Hello, this is Aubrey Bursch with Easy School Marketing, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're going to talk about 5 ways to generate money in camp. And a lot of schools rely on camp revenue, and right now we're facing a time when camps are not able to happen in some states. So I'm going to give you 5 ways that camps can generate money that's beyond the traditional means. And why should you listen to this? Well, I think we're all looking to generate a little money right now, given the uncertainty of the fall in many locations and coming together in a traditional format. Tuition has often been compromised. So these are ways to generate revenue that might be lost. So if you're going to look at number 1 is, I call this the package model. So basically it's giving them something tangible, mailing it to them or something like that. And I say if you're able to make it a smaller thing, a smaller package, it's actually, you have a wider reach. So you could target people outside your local area with us so that the shipping, wouldn't get too pricey, but you offer them some sort of package, and then you can either add an online component to it or maybe a course component to it. So you could tweak it in a different way. So either it's like a do-it-yourself with like a course that you've created, or there are some live trainings associated with this package that you're sending them. So that's one option. And you could price it, obviously you want to price this so you're making a decent profit and that you have the manpower to be able to produce these things. Second is a skill set training of sorts. So what does your camp do, or what could it do to either train other camps on stuff or other counselors or other people? Like if your camp is a camp that, takes people canoeing or something like that, could you do a course on like how to master level 1 canoeing or something? The things to think about. Something like that. So it may be even targeting beyond your, different like age groups that you're working with. And you can make that nationwide as well. So it's a skill set. It's like, what skill sets do you offer in camp that you could then package as sort of a training? Now, obviously you can offer you could maybe offer a certification. I'm not quite sure about that, but that would be something really, and might really interest people. And if you think about how niche people are, like if your camp was like this canoe camp and you advertise this to outdoor enthusiasts, you could get a whole lot of interested people. I mean, think how many people are doing outside rec right now. A lot. And so then there's number 3, which is basically taking your camp virtual. Now, the challenge with this is that no child wants to stay in front of Zoom for 5 hours a day. So what elements of your camp can you take virtual, and how would you do this? How do you set it up so that it's engaging for the children, so that you're also dealing with the privacy issues here too? If you're doing Zoom meeting for it, how are you going to control what the other people are doing on the screen? Always something interesting. And how do you make this worth people's money? Okay. So there's the virtual camp option, which I'm seeing some camps take up. And then there's a membership. And I like this option, I think, because I think it has great potential if you do it well. And sometimes when I'm working with my clients, a membership is a great way. So you offer, maybe you could combine this with like the actual package thing, like they get something every month or every week for the whole summer, like have them have a discount for those who sign up for multiple, whatever, or make it a membership that is like a 6-month membership. They get these things, or you're offering like new and exciting ways, to entertain these children, or to, you're having a scavenger hunt every, whatever week or month or something. This could actually be a lower cost option because you wouldn't maybe have to put so much time and energy into it. If you're only if you've already populated it with things, and then you pop in and add new trainings in or new material in, 3 times a month or something, it's minimal for you. And then the ongoing nature of it, so that they're charged every month for this membership, you could potentially have them going for 12 months or something like that if you provide enough value. So that's one of my favorites. And then there's another one. It's like an online course of sorts. So it's like they're working through camp online. And so you're taking digital course creation is something that is near and dear to my heart, and I've worked with some clients on, is how do you create like a digital course online for, your people? And if you're doing a camp, what does that look like? So they would start out with like module 1 of like, what is this? How are you keeping these people engaged? But the good news about a course is it doesn't need to be live. There's no live elements. You can scale it. Now, I do say that you need to do your market research on all of these. You cannot just launch something and think it's going to be a success. And a lot of people for courses will actually start doing them live and record the live ones so that they know what's working and they're actually creating the content as they go. And then they make that like evergreen. Evergreen means they make it so they don't have to really do anything with it after the initial run. So it's something to think about. And I think all of these options can be done if with the right guidance and strategy and with the right market research as well. I hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear from you. Please connect with me on LinkedIn. Take care. Bye.